Alright, Shalom, Yabashim Shai Brakata. Alright, double honors to the apostles of great milestone salutations and to the fully elect. This video, the next video based upon um, the word affliction, and that is something we all go through in our daily life. Alright, living in this world. Okay, reading from the book of um, Hebrews 11 and 25, it says, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of Yahweh than to enjoy the pleasure of sin for a season. Alright? So we live in a time where we hearing about wars and rumors of wars. And people, well, when we go out there on the streets and we prophesying, people that's going about their daily life, not bothered about the present events, World War III and whatnot. And we be out there, reading scriptures, going to scripture, and the scriptures say, well, the Lord calling out to you people, blow ye the trumpet in Zion and whatnot. And but our lives we go through afflictions. We in debt. Sometimes we have problems at home with our wives, dealing with people on work. Sometimes jobs and whatnot, or whatever your personal affliction may be. We had to deal with all of that. And top of it, still go there on the streets and do the work of Yahweh Shem Shai. Right? Um, Joshua 5 and 10. Take my brethren, the prophets, who have spoken in the name of Yahweh, for an example of suffering, affliction, and of patience. Yeah, because the prophets of old, they went through many affliction. They had to deal with a lot of things concerning Yahweh Shem Shai. And just like most of the events in the scriptures, like Sodom and Gomorrah, when the angels went down there in Sodom and Gomorrah, and they didn't know it was angels. The Lord sent his prophet Noah to warn the people, the flood coming, rain gonna fall, and they ignored. The Lord sent back his only begotten son. And some believe and some did not believe. And guess what? The Messiah, which you will ignorantly call Jesus Christ, he was going through his own afflictions. Alright? He was going through his affliction. They mocked and scorned him and called him names, talking about he's the son of God, who is he, he's just a man. Alright? So we are not greater than our master, Yahweh Shai. So we also have to go through affliction. I'm going to see if I could activate AI here. Let's see if I activate AI. The word affliction refers to something that causes great pain, distress, or suffering. It can describe the cause of the pain itself or the state of being miserable. Yeah, or the state of being miserable. In most contexts, it carries a heavy, serious weight. Think of it as more than just a problem or a nuisance. Two main uses: as a condition, a state of pain or misery. Example, in her affliction, she turned to her family for support. Alright, in our affliction, we just don't say, yeah, Bashem El Shai. We call on our God, our Maker. Alright? That's who we call on. As a cause, the source, a specific disease, handicap, or burden. Example, um, arthritis is a painful affliction that affects millions. Key synonyms to help you gauge the vibe of the word. Here is how it compares to similar terms. Malady usually first refers specifically to a disease or chronic illness. Pain, something that causes ruin or persistent annoyance, more dramatic. Tribulation, great tribulation or suffering, often used in a spiritual or testing context. Scourge, a cause of wide scale suffering like a plague or war. Note a note on context. While you might hear someone jokingly call their slow internet an affliction, the word is traditionally reserved for genuine hardship, physical ailments, deep grief, or systemic poverty. It comes from the Latin afflictus, which literally means to strike down. Would you no? All right. So yeah. Um. So going in the word Hebrews 11. Um. Phone, my phone freeze sometimes. To treat ill with another, to be ill treated in company with, share persecutions, or come into a fellowship of ills. All right. And that is what we have to go through when we come and serve in Yahweh Shem Shai. Scripture say when you come to serve the Lord, prepare your soul for temptation. So you're gonna go through all sorts of chaotic stuff in the truth, and just how to deal with it. That's best I could say. Just how to deal with it, because all of we had to go through all different types of affliction in this world. You know. Um, yeah. So I just I'm gonna do that short video on based upon affliction. I hope that you had some kind of understanding of what the information and message I try to bring forth. I know you people, your attention spans it's low, and you may not want to hear no hour video going into something that you yourself could do a little research on. All right, and sometimes it good to keep the videos short and sweet, simple but understandable, not too hard. Because as I say, I know that you people, the listeners, have a short listening span. So with that, I'd like to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Shai. Until the next one, Shalom.